All right. Okay, Lee. So here's what I'm thinking. Actually, you have pretty much, you're there. There's just a couple really small things that you could be doing different. But what I thought instead is, let me just reconstruct the chart from scratch, because I think this will be a good thing for you to learn anyway. So first of all, you can just go to, if you click here where it probably says flight station right now, but whatever it says, it doesn't matter. And you're gonna say new chart layout. Okay, literally, we're just starting from scratch. Okay, that was it. There's a new chart layout. And then we're going to slowly start adding our indicators. So we can start with down here, your invite only scripts. You know that flight station's in there. I have the old flight station in mine. So but yours will just say flight station. Forget all this other stuff. That should be all you see, which is, I think we already noticed that. So I'm just going to go into my scripts and open flight station 5. Okay. And just close the strategy tester. It really doesn't mean much. And then there's a few things I like to do to clean this up. I just don't like all this noise. So if you go over here and you click on the gear link here, and I'm just going to uncheck signal labels and quantity and labels on price scale and values and status line. So all I've got is the bull and the exit and the bear and the exit. Okay, that's it. Flight station is now set up. Next, I am going to add the other indicators. So we're going to click on indicators. And the first one we're going to add is our RSI. And it's this one right here. It says RSI updated, or relative strength index. Click on that. Yours won't look like this because I've already modified this. So I'm going to just make it look like yours should. So again, click on the little settings button here, and I'm going to go to inputs, and I'm going to change MA type here to EMA. And I'm going to change the length to 8. Yours is probably going to be defaulted at 14. And then click OK. We got that done. And then we're going to add the choppiness index. So up in this search box, we're just going to type in choppy, chop, not chop. And we're going to click on that guy. And you can leave it down here on its own. I like to put it up here just because I get a lot more screen space. So to do that, just go to these 3 dots, move to existing pane above, and now they're all in one big happy place. Okay. The only thing that's really, well, the main thing that's left is Bollinger Bands. So just type in Bollinger Bands. And it's just this one, just plain old Bollinger Bands. Okay, nothing else to do there. And then this is optional. If you want, I also put the 4 and the 7-day moving averages on here. It's optional. It's not really necessary. You'll learn, over time why I like it. So all we're going to put here is first EMA. That'll pull up moving average exponential. And I use the 4 period or 4-day. So I just come down here, inputs, change this to 4. And make it whatever color you want. I like to make this yellow because it doesn't conflict with much else. And I like to make it a little thicker. Okay, that's that. Now we're going to add one more moving average. So we're going to go to this time just moving average. And that is moving average right here. And I'm going to go here again on the settings button, and I'm going to change this one to a 7-day or period. And I'll make this one white just because, again, it's kind of easy to see. And that's it on that. And that, again, could be all, because the main part of the system is really just the flight station signals. That is the main thing. The other things will give you confirmation. They'll help you, like down here, it'll help you stay out of taking signals in the chop, etc. There's one more thing some people like. I'd rather have you learn how to draw supply and demand zones. It's super easy, but there is a program. It's not the best, but it's not bad. So if you type in supply right here, supply and demand zone here. And this will, it sometimes takes a while to paint, but this will actually show you supply and demand zones. Oh, I think that's the wrong one. That is, I don't like the colored candles, sorry. So all we have to do to get rid of that is exit out, and we'll go back to indicators. I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Channels. Actually, so it's type in support or just sup, and it's support and resistance channels. That's a good one. And these are your channels. This is demand zone. This is supply zone. This tells you that there's a lot of demand when price comes down here. You can see that. This tells you there's a lot of supply created when it hits this level, meaning the market says I'm dumping here. So these levels could be very helpful to you. And again, there's one more thing, which is optional again, but I think probably if you want to have your charts look exactly like mine, we're going to go to indicators, technicals, volume profile, and session volume profile. Boom. Okay. Now make sure you're on a shorter term chart, or you really won't see these blue and yellow lines. Now, again, there's just cosmetically something I like to do to these. And so again, hit the gear button and go to input. And I like to make this volume, not that one, rows layout. I like to make this ticks per row. And then that's what you'll see. You'll end up seeing a whole lot more. If you make the rows bigger, sometimes it's a little easier to see. So maybe go to like, 30 or 35. It doesn't matter much. I guess I'm going to go to 40 here. And okay. So now you can kind of see what's going on here. And what these are is this is volume done by price. And the red line is telling you where the most popular price area is. So this is what I call the battlegrounds. This is where there's a fight between the buyers and sellers. And our job is to figure out who's going to win and then follow that person up or down. So this is really helpful. It's kind of a big boy toy. A lot of people don't understand volume profile. You will. You'll get good at it. It's really, like, to me, a secret weapon. So that's it. But again, it really boils down to bull signal, bear signal. And if you were really a cautious, careful, smart trader, you would get a bull, wait for a bull signal that came out of a demand zone. You know it's going to be powerful, and you'd take a sell signal out of the supply zone because it's probably going to be more powerful. That's it. There's your setup. Now, to save it, just go here, make sure that auto save is off. And the first thing I would do is rename it. So I'm just going to name this flight station demo. You can call it whatever you want, and then save it. You'll see it up in here. That's a rename though. I haven't saved it yet. Go back, make sure autosave is off. And when autosave is off, where'd my save button go? Oh, you know what? When I renamed it, it saved itself. So that is now saved. I'll now click on auto save just to make sure, you know, it doesn't go away. Before I renamed it, save layout would have still been there. Also, you can do the same thing here, this little gear button here. Oh, not that one. Well, it's going to show you the same thing. And that's it. So now I have Flight Station demo saved. And anytime I want to load that thing up, all I have to do is click on my indicator button, add load chart layout. These are all my chart layouts. Here's Flight Station demo. Just click on that and you're good to go. Okay. And I think this is really good for you to know how to do anyways, instead of just having mine. And then here's the link, you know, that is causing all the problems. For some reason, this link is making you see view only mode. But that's it, my friend. I think that'll help you a lot. If it doesn't, let me know. And I will go online and I'll do it for you. I'm just kidding. I think you'll be good though. Okay, see ya. Bye.